All right. I think I got the volume stuff down right now.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Call this meeting at 12 o'clock. Scott, can you please do a roll call?
Sure. Mayor Wallace?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Harvey? Okay. Councilmember Hill?
Here.
Councilmember Weir?
Present.
Councilmember Wallace?
Here.
Councilmember Hill, Deja?
Here.
And Councilmember Krupa? Okay, thank you.
All right. Scott, you mind leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Sure. Right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
liberty and justice for all.
with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
All right. Do we have any public comments?
We do not.
All righty then. And so going to the first agenda item, Scott, you mind reading that one? I'm driving.
Sure. It was a tabled item from the last regular meeting. It's consideration, discussion, and possible action on awarding a construction contract for the 2020 Capital Metro Paving Improvements Project.
All right. Do I have a motion on the floor?
Is it to make a motion? What should the motion be? I'm confused.
Well, actually, what we should probably do is hear from Frank.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Frank.
Okay, so in your packet on page 9 is our letter of award recommendation. We wrote this letter following analysis of supplemental information provided by Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure. If you recall, at the last council meeting, the city council directed Forsyth Brothers to submit additional information, particularly around work experience, history, and financial qualifications. We received information from Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure and conducted an evaluation of that. Our letter details the particulars of that. What we found was that one of the references where they provided some additional information, had a paving component within it. We contacted a couple of contacts at that single project reference and talked to them specifically about that work. And they were able to give a good reference for that particular activity. We also received additional information with regard to financial resources and accounts that Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure has. One of the concerns that we had was that they generally operate on a cash basis and don't have a credit with their vendors, material suppliers, and so forth. And usually we rely on those credit references to demonstrate that the materials necessary for the job can be acquired and so forth. But based on the information that was provided from Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure and then confirmed through their financial institutions, we feel like there was adequate resources represented to be able to perform the project today. And we can only go with what the information that we have at the time that we do the check. So any changes in account balances wouldn't be registered, obviously. So we are at this point, given the direction of the council, and looking at being interested in awarding a contract to Forsyth Brothers, providing a conditional recommendation, recognizing that Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure doesn't have a broad history in this type of work activity, and we generally rely significantly on that. It doesn't mean that they are not capable of doing the work. It just means there's not an extensive demonstrated history of doing this type of work, specifically paving. The other piece is that they have demonstrated financial resources to be able to do the project. And so we are making a recommendation with the acknowledgement that there's additional risk by going with a contractor that doesn't have as extensive experience. And if that's acceptable to the city, we feel that we could recommend award for the paving contract to Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure in the amount of $374,188.75 for all base bid and alternate bid work. I think that pretty well sums our recommendation on that. I'm available to answer any questions that the council may have.
Okay, I'll go ahead and open it up to the floor for questions from council. Any questions? No questions? All right, is there a motion?
I'm not sure of all the language that we have to say in there in order to make the motion.
I can supply that if you want.
Yes.
Okay, so it would be a motion to award a construction contract
Uh-huh.
for the 2020 Capital Metro Paving Improvements Project.
Got that. It's just the amount that I think I'm missing.
Right, to Forsyth Brothers Infrastructure LLC in the amount of $374,188.75.
And you can just do I so motion if you don't want to have to restate all that.
Yeah, I so motion.
All right, it's been properly motioned. Do I have a second?
I second.
And seconded. Any questions to the motion? Questions to the motion?
No questions here.
There being none, roll call, please. Oh, go ahead.
I had a question because I think it cut out on me. So I so motion was to approve with the Smith paving.
That's Forsyth Brothers, right? LLC.
The Forsyth.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, thank you.
Any additional questions? All right, there being none, roll call, please.
Mayor Wallace,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Harvey,
Yes.
Councilmember Hill,
Yes.
Councilmember Weir,
Yes.
Councilmember Wallace,
Yes.
Councilmember Hill.
Yes.
Thank you all.
All right, agenda passes. Any other items? I think this was the only one, correct?
Yes, it was.
All right, I call this meeting adjourned, and I appreciate you all taking time out your busy days to conduct this special meeting.
I think
Thank-
the Forsyth Brothers might want to say something.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
They on the line? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Oh,
Okay.
did y'all want to say anything, gentlemen?
Say thank you very much and our apologies for taking up all your time.
No problem.
right,
No problem.
Do us proud. Do us proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We really appreciate the effort that y'all went through for this and allowing us to submit some more information. And we appreciate the interruption to y'all's day. So
All right.
thank you for
All
that.
All right.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.
Please
you.
consider using
All right. You
some
all
of
have
our
a good
youth.
one. Be
Thank-
safe out there.
Thank you, Mayor.
Bye-bye.
No, all right.